Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today, Sunday, July 21st. Today's gospel is from John chapter 20, verses 1 and 2, and then we jump to 11 to 18. The empty tomb. On the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciples whom Jesus loved and told them, "They've taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." But Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping. And as she wept, she bent over into the tomb and saw two angels in white sitting there, one at the head and one at the feet where the body of Jesus had been. And they said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" And she said to them, "They've taken my Lord, and I don't know where they've laid him." When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus there, but did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" She thought it was the gardener and said to him, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you laid him, and I will take him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." And she turned and said to him in Hebrew, Rabboni, which means teacher. And Jesus said to her, "Stop holding on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father, but go to my brothers and tell them, I am going to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary of Magdala went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord," and what he had told her. Very first thing that popped into my head as I was reading this gospel today was expectations. Very first word. In fact, I didn't even get through, I just got to the very beginning of where Mary's running to the cave or to the tomb, and her expectations. And when she gets there, the stone is rolled back and he's gone. And I think sometimes, have you ever been in that situation where you have expectations of the way something is going to be, the way something is going to go, and then it totally goes in another direction? It's nothing what you expected. For Mary, at first, that expectation was, I'm going to go there, probably to mourn. And then she gets there and he's gone. And the angels say, "Why are you weeping?" They don't say, "Why are you crying?" Weeping. There's a difference there. Think about that. Weeping is from your just heart and soul. She's weeping. And then she turns and thinks Jesus is a gardener. And he asks again, "Why are you weeping?" "They've taken my Lord. They've taken my Jesus." And he says, "Mary." He called her by name. And she knew. She knew right then and there. He called her by name. And those expectations that she had are out the window. Those expectations are just more than what she ever could imagine. He's alive. Sometimes our expectations are better. The results, the conclusions are better than what we expected. I love that he called her by name. And then he told her what to do. And she did it. I think about that. I think, has he called us by name? Has he told us what to do? And do we do it? Today I want you to think about your expectations. And are they realistic? Could you be expecting something even better? If Jesus calls you by name today, will you go out and do what he tells you to do? Go out and give him Jesus.